Hey there, Astro here, and in this video, I'll be going over how you can use Clave to find funding information. Now, funding information is one of the most useful triggers that you can leverage for your outreach because if they got recently funded, that means that they now have new capital that they can deploy into new initiatives such as marketing, advertising, software, staff, and more, right? That's why this is a really good signal and really good piece of information that you can leverage. Now, the question is, how do you find this information and how do you do that via Clay? Let's get into that. Now, the first way is you can use Clayagent, as you can see here, right? What Clayagent will do is for the company that you wanted to find information for, you need to give the company domain as the input, and then what it will do is try and scout the internet to find any information regarding their latest funding amount, via public information sources or directories or press releases, scouts the internet to find if, you know, there's any information that's out there regarding their latest funding amount. If that is information, then it will pull that and it'll give it to you. In this case, for Octave, right, it recently raised $5.5 million and as part of its seed round, and we have Clayagent was successfully able to extract that information. Now, to validate whether this information was true or not, let's check, right? So let's take a look at the steps, right? The confidence is very high, which is a good indicator. Okay, where has this found the information from? Okay, so this information is consistently reported across multiple reliable sources like including Octave HQ's official website, Business Insider, and HyperAI. Let's go to this website. Let's check. There we go. We are excited to share that Octave has raised a 5.5 million seed round. Read about it here. There you go. That's how you find funding information. Now, let's say you want more data, right? So what you can do is if you type in funding, then you have multiple options that are inside Clay, right? Such as find funding stage, find total funding, find funding prediction. This is where Crunchbase. Find latest funding, find latest funding date, find number of funding rounds, find number of funds raised, find funds total amount raised, and find fund investments. The most, let's check if there is any more, right? As you can see, there you go. So this is very, very useful if you want to find more information about their funding, right? So let's say I want to find the latest funding data. Of course, you can do this by clicking as well, right? Or you could waterfall via these um, four providers: Intelligence, Harmonic, or Dealroom, Crunchbase. Let's use this, right? Let's say I want to find the funding stage all inside the Play. There you go. I want to find what funding stage was, what funding stage this was, right? Okay. There we go. Harmonic has found the information. Pre-seed. This is true. It is a seed round. But yeah, um, we could even find, you could even prompt Claygen to find who have participated in the, in funding round, basically. That's how you find funding information via Clay. With that being said, have a good one.